I'm not going to worry about title screen. Fuck that. I should have checked this bit all before I went live. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's working. Oh, verify. No, I'm not a human. I'm a VTuber. Get over it. Alright. Hello. We're going to do Final Fantasy. We're just going to chill. We are going to do a bit of Stormblood, Herobrand's questline, and some roulettes. We might also do a bit of crafting here and there. We'll see how we go. So we got stuff to level up. We may also do some MSQ. Again, we'll see how we go. What do I have? What classes do I have? It will be fun. Thanks for the head pat, Izzo. Have fun with your Phasmo. I'm not going to say thanks for being shot, cows. But have fun with your Phasmo. I don't know. Have fun. Enjoy. He is around. I have seen this gentlemanly Orosian you seek, yes, and I should be glad to take you to him if you like. You are ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Catfish, to be precise. Though I care not for you Orosians, I am Goro, Nazumian, and the services I provide are not free, I am sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last year on the fare to Kagane. Is there any other way I could convince you to help? Cool, if it isn't. Don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. You see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to his guys, I said, Nash, you better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the far east, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him, but when you know it, we're talking. No. Here says he knows where he is. Catfish. Careful. This one knows our game. And escaping his route is going to take all our skills. I say, there's no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. I found his plans, Materia. I had no idea you were travelling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said about said regarding the feat. Now, if you will excuse me, I have pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. He lies. Huh? Was trying to swindle me? Oh, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Isn't that what you are? I asked lots and lots of other people if they've seen a gentleman in Elysium, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hillebrow, oh, Jesus Christ. Wherever could you be? Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we wouldn't need Lord Gobert's help to pull him out again. Oh, that's it. If the inspector always on the hunt for a case, then all we got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can, and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up. Yeah, this way. I'm going to rip this quest line again. I can already feel it. Up. Unsolved crimes? It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master shop in the district was the most recent, as I recall, but you may be assured that we'll track down the thief in due time. Alright, you got me, Mr. Samurai. But before you do anything like rash like arrest or... Ah, fuck. You're that interview with the invention. I thought you looked familiar. I mean, whew, for a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those don't mess around, all cut first and ask questions there, you know? No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. So it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents the likes of which extend ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny. It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking on Dar's busy streets, when the sea parts and my eyes met with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like two grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain, because she had this whole thing that made him so... Jesus Christ, he's in love. Ever since that day, I watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say! True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study. Years and years of observation and obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself. They got one thing on their mind, you fool. Perhaps when time is right, I shall reveal myself to her, but until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Oh, what the fuck? Fucking Jesus Christ. Dusty doings and product instances of crime behavior. This is Kagane, my friend. No, well, no shortage of that here. But since you asked, story on everyone's lips at the both these days is that of the wealthiest among us and how they are being prived upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? Oh, how I would like to know. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief? Oh, that's just the thing. Well done! Our next order of business should be to track down this Akabo and ask him about the latest incident. He certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. The mustache! It's glorious! That fiend! That despicable rascallion! The nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Mr. All your help. I swear to you on my honor that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good night. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, you scared the shit out of me! How you doing? Right. Oh god. I am fine. I am somewhat tired from work, so it's like I felt like just doing something fun, and the others wanted to play Phasma, so I'm doing Phasma. But I am good, and it's good to hear that you're good. Ah, so it's to Akabuko. Let's go and ask him about the robbery. Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you alright? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, aren't you one of them samurais, are you? At your service, my lady. Back names. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behaviour, I fear my duty compels me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. And that's all we need. Confirmation. competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Halber and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant must know something important for shooting to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, mister. My name is Nashu, agent of inquiries, extraordinary inspector, and this is Warrior of Light. We've also got a knack for it. Who's also got a knack for it? Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Ah, inspectors, I've heard rumours that one such as yourself come from the west. You see an honest sort, so I oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked. When he went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possessions have been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You've just been robbed by the Kagane Wolf Burglar. Wolf Burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of other robberies, and now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card? Oh, there's no way Inspector Hullabee is going to be able to resist the law of this case. Ah, I thought the two of you were, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal, and since the Shimogani seem to be at a loss. It has to be a mustache. It's a beautiful mustache. It looks like he curls it too. But oh my god, if it's nose hair, he needs to get a trim. I wish you were an investigation. Surely. All we got to do now is stick with this case, and we'll be reunited with the inspector. I just nod. Call it my keen inspector assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. He's on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. Your days of wolf burgling are numbered. Cause Inspector. My God. I don't understand this scene. It's been too long since I've had a chance to whip up a batch of Nasu's delights. You can be sure I've been putting these darlings to good use next time. Oh dear. Oh burglar. Good thing I got plenty more stashed away. Oh bugger. Run. Bye. Oh God. Oh gosh. Well, if it isn't Joshok, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you? So I've been asking after that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as you think he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I grant you that. No doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card. This one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I have enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. This game, I swear. I know. Oh, God. Not bad for a self-trained artist, wouldn't you say? I'm sorry. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. Let you and me seek out and question the rich and famous, the sort of folks the burglar's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Kugane Doro. Oh, Kogana? And you check out the tea house and the hostelry. Going to be honest, when I first started doing the Hildebrand questline, I was like, what the hell is this about? And now I swear it's one of my favorite things to do after an expansion. Oh, it's so hilarious. Sad. Right, that's too early. We'll just go. Yes, my map is still small before you say something like you did the other time. It's perfect size for me, man. I see. The Rugani Wolf Burger. Might you sully my ears with that rapscalion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Blah, it's no use. The moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if you have seen a vase before he took it. God, if there was any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive. Oh, that infamous thief. I know of him. For a mercy, he has not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I prioritize the tea house. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forgo it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. How long has it been since I shared a pipe with an Jew? How unfortunate I am. You're no desire for a smoke, only talk of a wolf burglar, I see. I've no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt it can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades, and despite their best efforts, have no leads. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last, and he has been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favour me with tales of your own, ask that you leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. Fuck. Oh, there you are. Digged up any interesting tidbits? Tidbits? So he's been getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and her magic frying pan. That said, we have a better chance of catching this wolf if he knew who he was eyeing next. Again. 1,000 pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you alright? And he's off. Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right. You're up to the worth burglar too, please. As a matter of fact, I do. I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. With such auctions are not uncommon in Kagano. It has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include practically extraordinary items. As much as I would like to converse with you at great lengths, I really must be going until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy, sir, can we come too? To the auction, if you like, but I very much doubt you'll be able to afford any of your items to be sold. Oh, you don't worry about that. Pretty here got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. Why are you digging into my wallet? Dig into your own. This venue has been reserved for a private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you, mister, was it? I feel like it's going to be a mustache. Like, if it was nose hair and going out at that angle, I feel like the nose would be a bit more bulky around the sides. Because that would be a lot of hair coming out. So I swear it has to be a mustache. Otherwise, I would be concerned. Knowing this quest line, we would probably find out later. But yeah, it has surely it has to be a mustache. It's probably a fake one, to be honest with you. Knowing this quest line. Well, if it isn't inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. I presume you come to keep a watch for the wolf, but should you see anything you like, know that we have money charges on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign country. Changes. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not want to surrender without a fight. Do I have to put on items? Greetings and welcome to all the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if you inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer, misshapen fiend captured in the mantrous wilds of Yanzan. Yanzano? It's none other than the rabid man, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So shall we start the bidding at 500,000 Kaban? 600. 700. 800,000 Kaban. 800,000 Kaban, going once, going twice. So, to Mr. Akabando, let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's not really going to eat him, is he? The statue you're about to see was brought to Gringani from the west, the land of Eorzea, to be precise. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. What the? What the? I give you the Eorzean gentleman, a masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details. The features so especially related to something living. I need to skip this. Damn it. Oh, that is. Oh. Oh, we got machinist. Okay. It's the book. It's the book. He's an angry book. Haha, I am superior. I didn't hear it. Ah, damn it. I'm still trying to remember my keybinds, people. Oh. Don't know how to do, but okay. Oh, this is almost so sexy. We can have it into the green company. I love how this person's just decided to leave their killer behind. I'm crying. I have a cry on me, Bob. Pack up for going hurry off the lake. Thank you for going Yeah, be coffee time. Coffee time! Go for Nah, I feel like coffee's like almost a religion in my household. Thank you for giving us a boost in speed. What is the mechanic for this one? It has summoning books. Yeah, it comes along. And then you need that as well. Leave me alone. Me. Sure, that was. I don't remember if I actually need to have a learn about or not. Oh no! I have my poison and that ran out. That do such a thing. The bitch! How did he? Oof. Rise away, Spower. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was that. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I'm coming as fast as I can. I just want to weave, man. Just let me weave. Just let me breathe. Well, not breathe, but... Right. I'm gonna run to the other side of the map. We run! It's alright. No, it is book phase. Book phase. It's not his name, but, or their name, but it's book phase now. Oh, okay. Love to let me some more. Man. Oh, we're running here. Oh, we killed it. GG. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Yippee. I don't know what's happening now. Okay. I would watch that cutscene too. It was so funny. That's actually made me. Do this now. Okay. It is a nail. Oh, you find me, I presume, of a mind bejuval burger as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector! And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some two-guild thief eat him. Are you perhaps referring to the Eorzean gentleman? That hideous statue? I dare say no one in their right mind would try to eat it. But nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I would be honoured to work with you two to capture Wagner. This man has claims he saw him board a boat with a statue and headed towards the Ruby Sea. That's a sight I would not soon forget. Never before have I seen a Lepton carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold was a fiend this day. Seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight. He has left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the Ruby Sea. It's on the other side. Ooh. You mean me? Right, cross. Surely one of the watchmen here would have seen the wolfman and his stolen statue. Alas, I can't say I have seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of the Guardian forces from Dome and the Room Sea, there has been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wade through smaller vessels leaving our waters. Absent cause. This lifting seat probably received no more than a curious glance. I say thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else shall we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? I'm gonna pick up this quest, then we'll go and watch that cutscene, and then we'll continue the quest line. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on their abilities to instruct payments for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Fleet. Is there anywhere we must go? Any who does not wish to be raided and receive relieved of their possessions must journey there first and make the necessary overture of terms. We'll head back over here. We will then go and watch the cutscene, and then we'll come back. It won't take that long. We will speed through the cutscene up until where we were at. Back. Cyclist. Is that one fucking cussing? Where? Yeah. Yeah. Yeesh. Yeesh. Yes, he's probably going to eat him. Because why not? Here we are. That's where we're up to in cutscene. We read that. Well, would you look at that? The statue's spitting image of the inspector. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Was it a trick of a light, or did the statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I just got the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Say your bomb-filled hand, my lady. I beg of you, that you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point. It wouldn't be very inspector-like to blow innocents to kingdom come. How already she resorts to violence as a woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. Oh, I knew it. That's no statue. It's a genuine article in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again. Or something. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man. Is such a thing even possible? Strange, I do not recall it writing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more sincere, was it not? How very perceptive. This is no ordinary string. It is a therefore unseen hybrid of a statue and automaton. By the way, its features change fluid and effortlessly. Yes, indeed. So shall we start with bidding for this one of a kind statue at 500,000 Koban? 600. 7. 800,000 Koban to be paid in for here and now. Once more, will we not be denied? Will any challenge his claims to be yours, young gentlemen? We've got to do something. If we don't, these people are going to buy the inspector. Bah! There's something in this world I can't buy. 1 million Koban! What is the meaning of this? By the Kami, the Eorzean gentleman has vanished. You have been robbed by the Kugani wolf burglar. That thrice damned Oni, he struck again. I saw him, a fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue and ran towards the shore pier. Took a bit longer, had to do with stuff. Fair enough, but welcome back. Do you know what this means? An inspector has been stolen. Kidnapped. We got to get after that wolf burger, and for all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor cruisin', and we can't have that. Gee. Now we can continue. Zip on out, zip on out. Oof. Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the fee. Like that one fella I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop and ask? Because he was dead. I, standing motionless in his shift, paying no heed to the waves of the water. A dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that is what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I am not one to consult with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isle of Buckle. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. Man. I butcher these names like there's no bloody tomorrow. A dead man in a boat bound for the Isle of Bettercore? That's the stupidest thing I've ever... Unless... Aha! Don't you see he mistook the Uzian gentleman for a corpse? That boat belonged to none other than Kugane Wolf Burglar! Core, what luck! As man did mention that we could pay the fee by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on to the Isle of Beckercore, and that first damned wolf. I ruined it. I forgot to reroll my book. Damn it. Nice. Okay, over there, a wolf, or at least someone who got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Ah, we got him now. So it seems Wolfburger was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. Calm, forfeit. This is no Wolfburger. This is a man dead who yet moves. I'll rest the spirit bound to this mortal coil by the burden of the soul. Barry! I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found Rather more liberation than I ever had in life. More purpose and meaning and brotherhood. Wait a minute, you're one of the gentle dead men. But why are you doing so far from yours here and the others? As I live and breathe. In ever further reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zombardi's companions. I must confess some curiosity as why you've come to this place. But since you first asked, as unbelievable as it may sound, we heard a rumour of an island deep in Siren Song Sea, said to be home to the host of undead individuals, not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the Isles, myself being the logical choice once again. Barry. Ah, truly. Well, that would explain why the mythical skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable a lot as you claim, I would thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Yorzia was ever so far away. Just then, I felt it. A familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. There was no denying it. I felt the pull of our leader. The inspector. His ether called to me, and I am duty bound to answer. So I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Cool, then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere on this island. Good sir, do you feel the inspector's calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a heartless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, what's with this woodish get-up? It's not the sort of thing a judgment dead man usually wears, but it's quite fetching, I got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a travelling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with a common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying appearance. And so it has. But enough talk. Master Zomba Brand needs us. My bloody what? Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense, but no matter. If this mishappened undeaf wolfman can lead us to a thief, I shall trust in him wholly. Barry! Temple. Oh. Sorry, I need to send that to someone. Yes, Master Hildebrand Zomband is close. We are nearly upon him, and the Wolf Burglar, at long last, we will bring that bastard to justice. Wolf Burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender! Gah, so they finally caught up to me. He looks exactly like my sketch! Your campaign on thievery comes to an end this day. This day the Bafu will have their man. That is to say, their Lupin. Stop, damn you! The inspector shall not snap out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving on Shoes Delight, Dango style! Oh. 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 Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Bugger me, are those bombs? Get rid of them! Get rid of them before you kill us both! Bye! Must we choose one to save? Shark, not shoot anyone! I would say we should forget about Hildebrand, but I am afraid of the mother in that family. Holy shit, does she scare me. Don't worry about me, Inspector. He survived a trick from Duma. So there is nothing. Let's go. Let's get that wolf burglar instead. I told you before, Wolf Burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Four, on the other hand. If that's how it's going to be, then four it is. Never forget I come this close. Never thought I'll come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if a statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. Thief takers. Ah, Minerva, that villain. I say, I've come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from... But I said I would help you. Hooray! Inspector Hillebrand is back. Nothing like a brush of sudden death to get you back in the game. Am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eorzean gentleman. The statue stands before me, speaking and gesturing as if a living, breathing being. I trust I needn't remind you. I too am capable of such motions, despite neither living nor breathing. But to the point, Master Zombard is no statue. Quite right. He's the agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Good sir, by your gape, I gather you are a samurai. Then am I correct to assume we are in the Far East? Oh ho ho! As I wait from gentle summer and find myself in a foreign land, who shall I be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan? Just go along with it, mate. It'll be so much easier for you. Behold, what is this? Already my keen inspector senses have alerted me to a present of a predator in... Someone in... I must away for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg! Wait for me, Inspector! You know I can't run that fast! Master Zombard looks to be his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It's time to bring a tear. It's enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be if I weren't, you know. But much as I would love to join in your adventure, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe. So, in an Eorzea, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord. Truly, yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs I dare say I would never comprehend. Why I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar. I am glad that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen senses lead. We're in a world of trouble, man, if he's taking the wheel of this goddamn show. No. No. Don't tell me you're under the ground. No, you are that. Did I not tell you I caught the sense of a case, and here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped Krillin. Simply put, this adorable fellow's dearest son was auctioned by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kugane. We sailed on ships as sailors of Far East Urban Train Company, docked at the Kugane docks unload goodly goods, when goodly merchants come and offer a tasty feast to me and friendly friend. By the Kami, did that Ratman just speak? Krillin, not Ratman, rude man. Why does no one here know Krillin? Anyway, demon. Always a demon with lucky flesh. We go with Gully Merchant all along. Many turns, left, right, left, very confusing. Then bad man grab friendly friend. Put gag in mouth and bring bag on head. I fight back and run. They run too. I then jump into water. It would seem that the current it would seem that the currents carried him to the shore of this island, but I have yet to ascertain the motives of why anyone would want to kidnap a helpless, heartless sailor. Because they do not know or do not care that he He passes for a man of far eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believe bestows everlasting life. A Warsian sailor with most unusual features, an incredible hideout, hideous statue of Warsian makes that. Jesus Christ! Make that was in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. We must return to Gugani and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction. The fiend. At the very least, we know he sold his friendly friend. We got to save him too. Right you are, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free. Yes, yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you. Uh-huh. 3:35. 3:34. I am one under. Lovely. Actually, I haven't took the car from that. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that's right. I was going to do Heaven on. Do Perseverance eventually. What's the likelihood? Eh, ba, eh, 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 ba. Crummy, strike me down. The Eurasian gentleman is alive. Hearken to me, merchant. You reckon is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. But more importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You're not of a common Ronin, are you not? You. A common Ronin comes from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what atrocities that shameful piece stands before you. self-same piece stands before you, with who escaped your kidnapping attempt as inconceivable proof of your misdeeds. I, Inspector, Halbrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you! The least you can do is demonstrate dignity in defeat, for truth is plain, there is no denying it. And yet I do, Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Uruzi is not recognized here. Only the Shikamida can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you good day. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things come to an end. The wolf burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now, do yourself a favour and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favour. Owing to the efforts of you and yours, we can finally bring this charge into justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. But thank you, sir. That you would favour me with such kind words is a great honour. I can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, that you failed to inform me of a wolfsburger's crime, despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own, is inexcusable. I can't in good conscience admit you to the guard. At this time, such recklessness disregarded and thrust for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. A thousand thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Weaver and Weaver, we will be next time. Warrior and Warrior, we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. My God. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common Ronin. My pursuit of the wolf burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of any authority. I came to Kugani to join the guard, but was judged to be unworthy. Unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and therefore earn the approval of a samurai. What are they called? Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law has won me over. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you succor all creation. From the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens. For the Kugane wolf burglar, we shall set right this instant. I talked about. Am I still not quite sure what to make of that man? But I suppose I should be grateful for the help. District was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavour, perhaps more so than the others. Their help is of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The wolf burglar is not to be underestimated. He is cunning, clever foe, as evident by the way he escapes, which is to say that I would value the assistance of the inspector and his assistants. I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end, to which yours am I. I too may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it is nothing compared to that of the Orsian gentleman. My God. But why? Just went to 10 minutes and laps. Alright. I myself am going to BRB real quick, because I need to go to toilet. I will be back. I will be. Let me just drop out this first. See you in a bit. Alright. I'm back. And welcome back. I would like to do another roulette first. Is it going to be faster if I do DPS? Wait. Shouldn't be able to do... What do I? I guess it's going to be Alexander then. Have you heard? The Wolfburger, for whom we have been searching day and night, has struck again. Word reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistants are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes. Then let us brook no further delays and make haste for the district. I can't read the thing. centers. Is that who I think it is? Let's have a little bit. What is the buttons? Oh, no. Is that actually? Surely not. No, I'm pretty sure it is a massage. I will get the angle I want. It is a mustache that is not actually stuck onto his face. Okay. I, Hilbrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, ready to assist any and all who seek readiness for crimes dastardly and daring. My keen inspector senses have led me hither. Speak, my good man, what injustice befell you here? Inspectors, ah yes, for Washington's, I remember you, gal. If you are so eager to hear a tale, then I shall be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar, bold as ever. He attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection, in broad daylight. By the Kami, but you said he attempted. And failed I. Little did who know, I had recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai worth every koban. So the fiend was unable to abscond with your precious blade. Truly, you are unfortunate indeed, Mr. Akabona. Yet, surely this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride, yet he is not wont to forsake a prize. Mr. Akabona, I have no doubt that the feast will come for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, that we may finally bring this villain to justice. You have a spirit, I'll grant you that, but I have no need of additional guards. Yamamoto alone is worth 100 men, if not more. Master Akabona, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boys. I have made my decision, and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Shimigori approval. I don't know. Whatever they're called. Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Shiba Hachimi, to which I have been looking forward all week, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let this business with the wolf burglar delay me further. Good night. I fear he has let this turn of luck lure him into a false sense of complacency. He should be doubling the guard or tripling it if only he would reconsider. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better, alright, let us follow Mr. Akabara to Shanjo Hachimi and once more press upon him the gravity of the situation. But it's the bamboo cunning guy. We don't need to deal with it. Let him do it. Alright, yeah, no one's doing no more raids. That is that's something. Are people actually, if I go on town, are people actually coming in for it now? I feel like people just, the server, man, the server. Ask all you like, but the answer is still no. There's a very short list of people who get to pass, and none of you are on it. I applaud your I do, but we are here to help. If you would admit us to speak with Master, that we might convince him to let us stand guard over. And so that's your game. Trick the draft dormant into letting it in, so you can steal. How stupid do you think I am? As if he consents with the light of you lot, not a looker among you. Really, my mother has told me I'm quite handsome. I'm sure she has. Maybe if he was in the mood for not today, though. Master Akabono made it quite clear that he would only welcome additional entertainers if they were gecko surpassing beauty, which are not. So, that's it, Master. That went rather poorly. I suppose we have no choice but to regain ourselves to this outcome. Nay, I think not, for I have a plan of surpassing beauty, if I do say so myself. Are you acquainted with any gecko, perchance? Well, there is a nearby who prostitutes many may have given me a few odd jobs, but wait, what exactly is your plan? All shall become clear in time, my good. Leave the way. Why does it take it a bloody minute? Most humble greetings to you, fairest maiden. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector of Sephirot, am given to understand you are an acquaintance of. I have given the Heartless Four a handout or two, and now he shows up on my doorstep in the company of inspectors. I am only sure this means he's yet to find honest work. Indeed, much to all our charming is not gratefully employed at present, but that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. It is a matter of far grace, but a grave injustice which must be averted at all costs. To that end, my lady, I would have you clothe my steadfast assistance in your finest kimono. For a brief time only, you may be assured it will be returned to you post haste. Learn you a kimono? Just like that. I'm not sure what mischief you inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours, a kimono is priceless. No gecko worth her salt would simply let a stranger parade about town in hers. No. No. Not for nothing, at least. If you're truly in desperate need for my assistance, then you will be willing to pay for it. Say 70,000 Orosian gil. Ooh. Oh. I really wanna. I don't know which one I want to pick. 70, only 70,000? Hell, is my sugar is worth more than that. Uh, have a gambling problem, lost for love for horse birds, lost my last gift. Well, you know, why not? There, I know all too well the temptations of a source, but worry not, my friend. I am more than capable of paying for this expense. Monsieur, play the woman! With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. What? As of when? Oh, dude, this is certainly a flying. So, parents and scout as they go, and then she may enter into the company of Master Akbar, and therefore keep watch for Wolfer. I hesitate to say it was one of surpassing brew, but if it's our best option. Do not even think to say it, my good man. I would never take the money of a down in his like youth with no job or skills to speak of. But of course, it is ever so simple, a means by which we may achieve our ends without spending a single coin. In my brief time here, I've come to understand the complexities of Hindgan culture. There is a custom by which one may express the fealty of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head. Is there not? Well, yes, I suppose you have right, but are you willing to go to such lengths to secure Komodo? I'll do the honors. Beauty reborn. my hair, my beautiful flowy flocks, what have you done to me? Oh, this is brilliant. Utterly brilliant. I didn't think I'd laugh so hard in ages. Chipping up. I didn't say she did you a favour. Might be inclined to take you more seriously now. You can have your Komodo with my thanks. Never mind the gilby entertainment you've given me is payment enough. My lady, you are a saint. Are you ready? Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put one of these things on, right? There is no greater truth than that if we trust in ourselves and God, faith shall conspire to see us succeed. Poor man. You don't mess with a guy's hair, man. It's a sphere we're overcoming. I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! My dear, you look incredible. Wow, actually, yes, you do. You do! No, thank you. She looks every bit the gecko. I can't fathom that doorman turning her away. Come, my friends, let us put Nashu's disguise to the proof. To a test, what you mean? I don't think I'm gonna get normal frost. Let's say though. I just don't think it's better. Go from that. Queues don't be a poppin' for me, sad. Say, what we say? What you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to display my Sawat. That is the lovely Kiko Nashu. Nasha? Nashu? Whatever. Bloody hell. Yeah? Alright, let's have a look at you. Oh ho ho, and what is this lovely lass been hiding? Where is this like? Master Akbar sure to take a shot at you. Alright, this girl may enter, and no one else. It worked! Woohoo! Wish me luck! Is it wise to let her go along? Ideally, at least for myself, should be accompanying her, no? I did tell you it was a plan of suppressing blue tea, did I not? The sword without peer, the gecko without peer. What a fortune that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. Their very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. Oh, you're kidding me. Stay bloody. Hello. First time I watched the video. Oh god. But you don't... I don't have AoEs, man. I'm sorry. Low level action. charger. I'm tired of the world. Man, I am 2 levels off. I have 1 button. Oof. I do barely any damage. God damn it. This saddens me. I don't know why, but it saddens me. I can't remember what the second boss does. Oh, it's lightning. Yeah, and it's the next dungeon up, that is. My God. Don't leave no healer behind, man. Why would you do such a thing? You need a healer, otherwise we're gonna end up in the ground. Man, give me my AoE. I've come through this with so many other classes and I have AoEs, why not this one? Whoops. Uh-oh. What? I got someone playing one in an upcoming RPG one shot. Nice. Okay. I'll pump faster. I'm gonna agree that I can at least jump back, so I'll greed. I don't play really optimized. I don't think so. Oh. Oh. That's not Okay, doke. After we went all to that trouble, he still managed to steal. I sacrificed my flying fox for nothing. Though I care increasingly less for Akabara, he is nonetheless a man to be reckoned with. What meager reputation I have will be forfeited if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. But we need not pursue him any alone. Has wanted his services together, we may yet redeem ourselves. I think I may know where the thief is headed to. Oh, what am I seeing? I believe the wolf burglar has fled to Yanzai. Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos, though old and worn, it has been well cared for over years. It is more than just a tool to him, I think, and it is clearly of Doman design. What an amazing coincidence! The self-same details have also caught my eye. I dare say you have the makings of an inspector. I shall endeavour to take that as a compliment. Oh, I can sit in 5 minutes. But I would like to do it at least a raid today. My word, have you ever seen anything so full of splendor? Well, forgive me. We must not lose sight of the matter at hand. How shall we pursue our quarry? That is a very good question, to which I certainly have no answer. I do. Woof woof. Durango! What a nice little doggy. Durango is more than a mere travelling companion. His sense of smell is unparalleled. Given our burglar's dagger, that he may give over the burglar's dagger, that he may track his scent. Brilliant idea, Jim. Yes, indeed. Here, take it. Sniff it. Woof, woof, woof. Why am I woofing? He has a scent already with me. Perhaps fate is conspiring to see us succeed after all. Welcome back. If you're listening to Aura, making sure I'm aware. Thank you. Oh, hi Chaos, thank you for hydrating. I hope your Phasma's going well. You have audio. I just got banged. I just got shot, man.
Such devastation! This was not my intention.
Man, I stream so much FF. I put on myself for I mean.
Because I love seeing wasteful souls struggle to accomplish something meaningful and fail spectacularly.
Are we
now.
Just going through the sound alerts now? How is it? Oh, there it goes. And that didn't happen. How is it you remember his? Just like the stink befers his senses. Though unfortunately, we know the wolf bungalow came this way. Perhaps if we search, we can find some other clues as to his whereabouts. Leave it to me. If there are any clues to be found in these ruins, my keen inspector senses shall lead me to the... Wait for me, Inspector! Wait for me! God, there they go again, charging off before we had a chance to discuss our plan of action. Must they always be so reckless? Nothing for it but to follow suit, I suppose. Why don't you search the area to the northwest? No. No. Why? But why? Why, catfish? Alive I am, hale and healthy, yes. Nursing a rather vicious hangover from a surfeit of tea, but otherwise none the worse for wear. 1,000 thanks to you for waking me before I was set upon by ravenous beasts or thieving bandits. Unless you wouldn't happen to be a thieving bandit, would you? Oh, now that you mention it, I have some vague recollection of a traveller with an unusual sword across his back. I was deep in my teacups at the time, but I know what I saw. Oh, what has happened to his face? Oh, what the heck? What? A drunken Nazamu. What is his part in all this? He's a beautiful geisha. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, what is it called? I don't know. I forget terms. He saw the wolf burglar. What luck! Which way did he go? There's all a bit of a blur, so I doubt my memory will be of use. My baubles, on the other hand, should do the trick. My adorable little friend, you need not strain yourself on our account. We too have ways of finding the fiend. Yes, my keen senses is telling me that the wolf burglar went that way. Yes, that way. Thank you for your posture chat. Which way? We may as well split up again. I would help you, but hangover, yes. Hick, yes. Bye-bye, friends. Have fun hunting the wolf burglar. Plot relevant glove. What? Plot relevant? They can't be bothered to name it. Among the relevant plot shards, you spy a somewhat conspicuous pair of gloves. If they belong to Whooper, perhaps they may prove useful. English can go to hell. I guess we're gonna have a whatever time. Found something, have you? I do not recall him wearing gloves, but for the lack of other possible leads, I say that Grengo follow this fresh scent. Now that the management is gone, he should have no difficulty finding the owner. Woof woof. Plot relevant gloves. What news, Jim? We come as soon as we heard the barking. Now that the Nazamoon has departed, Drango is capable of pursuing our crow once more. Your stoic comrade found gloves that may have belonged to him, so we were about to see where they lead us. Woof. He's got the scent! Quickly! We must not lose sight! There he is! We mustn't let him escape this time. Old Ronan, you know well how quick he can be. Let us leave this pursuit to one he can't outrun. Go, seize him. Gosh, he's a fasty doggy. Ah, there are none faster. Come, we must secure the sword and the thief. Huh? Gosh, he really likes Coban, doesn't he? Well, we all have our weaknesses, I suppose. Still, there's no denying that he is a very, very good dog. How could he possibly have the nerve? You lot really should have thought this through, or have you really forgotten that I got friends in high places? Huh? 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 Oh my god. By the comic, what have you done to my bird? Got you. Rejoice, for I, Hildebrand, Agent of Macquarie, and Inspector Extraordinaire have reclaimed the sword. Yes, it seems we have. Though, before we declare it with certainty, I would verify the authenticity of the blade. But of course. This is no fake. It is indeed the work of art, a masterpiece that can only be the treasured, the soul, whatever. Bleh. Oh, I just remembered. I have urgent business in G'day, which is, well, as it shall afford me the opportunity to return to its rightful owner. Pray allow me to do so. You have my word. I shall surrender it to no one. Did he just take the sword? How lucky we are to have friends like Jim. Steadfast, loyal, honourable, and a Mandeville man from another mother. Let us quit this place and return to Gugane with a wolf burglar. I am sure have a cell with his name on it. He just took the sword. He just took the sword, man! Why would you? Why would you? What are we waiting for? We're running on a tank, of course. What business do you have with us? I'm not saying the name, I give up. The wolf burglar, the lupin who has made a mock of me and my brothers. I and my comrades have successfully captured the notorious wolf burglar of Kugane and brought him here that we might surrender him into the custody. God. How glad we are to accept this unexpected bounty. The fiend has been a source of unending consideration for us. My thanks to you. Pray bring him inside, honorable friends. Bloody fools, a lot of you, blind to the true villain in your midst. Is it true then? The wolf burglar has been detained. Well done. Who must we thank for this turn of events? I, Hildebrand, agent of the extraordinary, Inspector Extraordinaire, did bring the wolf burglar to heed of my customary style and abroad. Very good, very. And the sword, where is it? You mean you don't have it? I thought Yoshiboyo has returned it to you. That disrespectful disgrace of a samurai. Nay, I have seen neither hide nor hair of him. I can only be sure that Jim is currently employing a plate of at the kiosk before paying Master Akabono a visit. Or perhaps he absconded with a sword. So, this is all a joke to you people, isn't it? It popped! It finally fucking popped! him up! Hip hop! Yippee! And it's this one. Wow, we have full spellcasters. That is. That's gotta kill me saying it to you, isn't it, Tank? Yep. Oh, who's standing there? Why did you turn it towards the group? But why? Are we meant to keep these two away from each other? And there's the damage on high ground. I saw no indicator that would fall on me. Or what do you mean? Apocalypse! Don't keep standing there, you. No. Someone opened it. I'm out. Someone opened it. Oh, I'm meant to be reading this out loud. What an odd, curious path it is that led us to this point. To be honest, the most vexing complication was the loss of my hair, though Nashu assures me that she is ready in the progress of producing a potent toxin to remedy that. Once more, we find ourselves waiting for fate to spin our story forward. Until we have a lead on the sword, we must but enjoy our respite. How are you? We got some. Applaud, applaud. The black heart beneath. You look well. I pray your adventures have not been too taxing. As for myself, the search for the sword as well as your motor continues. Would that I could claim as a measure of progress. There you are. Is we thought perhaps to find you inside, my bold friend. But I see you are here and in the company of my short assistant. But people should. Having failed to seize upon new information of value or even passing rent, we were in the midst of reconciling our investigation strategy. But tell me, have you word of Jim or our missing sword? Jim, who is? Yes. No. As I was just saying, I have made no progress since we last spoke. You seem distressed. If you have yet to pine for your lost locks, then pine no longer, for we have brought you a hair tonic of effectiveness. Really? Well, there's actually a very considerate gesture. Thank you. Why not try it right now? Aye, the sooner the better, perhaps. The undead gentleman, the fairy, my god, has returned. The undead fairy. I say, to meet with Master Zombrand and his boon compatriots yet again. Truly the Kami have been kind to me. Thus, always a pleasure to see a man of the old horde. But were you not bound to yours yet? Why are you yet in the far east? Indeed, I have thought to return home and join my brothers, and to that end did I call upon a local fisherman to secure passage. Thus, from him that I heard a tale most fascinating which compelled me to say. A far eastern variant of undead has been seen wandering on our shore. As my previous attempts to recruit fellow zombies have met with failure, I thought, why not broaden my curricula and appear to this ghost in the spirit of camaraderie? Alas, it is the most insured quarry. Rather shy, it would seem, I sought to learn more of the ghost by questioning the people of the city, but have been unsuccessful thus far. I see. I realize this is sudden, but in your inquiries, did you hear mention of Jim? Jim? I fear I have heard not of this particular Far Eastern spirit, though, to be honest, not all have been willing to entertain my company, perhaps due to my undead nature. It pains me to hear that in this world there remain people produced against the living impaired. You seek this gym, Master Zombard? If so, I would be glad to help. Grateful as we would, it would be wise to change your attire. The people reluctant to speak with you may be due to your passing resemblance to a certain wolfish figure who, until recently, terrorized the city. Oh, how careless of me. I shall change into something less conspicuous at once. Then it is splendid. Then at first you don't succeed. Make inquiries again. Let us split up and speak with the men and women of Kugane. Yumbo, you said, the name does ring a bell. Oh yes, I recall the Lipton fellow was asking after him as well, though that was some time ago. He's since been detained by the guard. The Lipton, that is. Not that I can imagine why, he's no criminal. Why, when I told him of how my mother had taken him, he gave me the koban to purchase her medicine without my asking or anything. Then they say he's done terrible things, but a man like that, no. I refuse to believe it. If there's any justice in this world, he'll be set free. There's a special about your mother. There we go. She was searching for a man named Yabuchi. Questioned me about him not long ago. Very desperate to find him, they were. I doubt they will receive much help from a populace at present, though. Wait, surely you've heard. The Kugane wolf burglar has been arrested. Despite what the wealthy elite would have you believe, there is no demon deserving of the harshest sentence. If anything, he is a hero to be downtrodden, having shared his spoils with the least among us. If you ask me, the guard ought to take a closer look at the merchants he's targeted. Akabona in particular has been at the center of many dark rumors. Anyway, in light of the wolf's burglar detainment, many are less than willing to aid the guard in their activities, and unfortunately, if they expect you to be working with them, you too may find your overtones rebuffed. Oh, you're also previewing that. But were asking after him the other day. I'll tell you what I told them. I've never heard of the man. And just between you, if I did know something, I don't know if I would want to tell them. You know the Kugane wolf burglar, for one day locked away. Rumor has it they intend to inflict upon him most terrible punishments for his so-called crimes. Madness, I tell you, madness. Every single one of the burglar's victims were among the most notorious scoundrels of the city. Greedy merchants with no spectres whatsoever. What's more, everything he stole he gave to the poor and needy, and yet they decry him as a villain. Fools. I see. What have you learned? I had no idea of a pit light of Wolfburger weighed upon the minds of so many. What exactly did they say? A hero to the poor and downtrodden, a criminal who simply gave away his hard-won spoils. Then, this is quite unexpected. But whatever appeals they may cast upon his victims, the law is the law. Even disparate merchants are deserving of fair and just treatment. To ignore their plight is to let the mob decide their fate. That said, to hear that some may withhold information in protest is cause for concern. As a man of the guard, I can't help but feel conflicted. If I may, it would be best to dress in less conspicuous clothing, at least for the time being. I hate to say it, but that is a good suggestion. Surprisingly, perhaps I should make use of my old commodore. Yet even if I were to do so, my face is already known. They would mask me as a guard and perhaps even resent my attempts to deceive them. I got an idea. Why not ask Wolf Burglar if he's so popular with people? Who knows what secrets they've told him? Ask Wolf Burglar? If both he had desires of, then it's possible they might know one another. Well done. I was but mere moments from reaching the self-same conclusion. It's so then, let us go and question the prisoner without further delay. Greetings and well met, comrade, if I might have a moment of your time. That we might ascertain the whereabouts of the fugitives, we wish to speak with the Kuragane with Burger. Will you permit us to enter? Certainly. If it will aid you in your investigation, follow me. I trust you're enjoying our hospitality. I come bearing questions. Questions here? For little old me, you say? Following your arrest for ruining Ascan with the sword you stole from Master Akabano, he remains at large. We have reason to believe the sword was his objective all along. Given that it was yours as well, I thought you might know something of a man and his motive. Everyone knows that sword's worth a bloody fortune, and then some. But finding a buyer for a masterpiece as famous as the sword, especially after word of its theft has spread far and wide, well, good luck with that, says I. Why, they surely have to avail themselves from the services of certain disparate folks with whom I happen to be ultimately acquainted. I'll be happy to issue you lot as soon as you set me free. What? Absolutely not. That is out of the question. Then we've got nothing more to discuss. Best be on your way. Now, let us not be too quick to judge. If a goodly men and women are willing to trust in his good intentions, then perhaps we should as well. An awful lot of people are willing to vouch for his character. If what they say is true, then it would be wrong to see him hanged. Jesus bloody Christ. I will propose to my superiors that you be temporarily released into our custody for purposes of our investigation. From Neza. I see, huh? From Nether. Should you buy by the terms of our you may receive leniency. What say you? I say you got yourself a deal, buddy. We will then consider. Will they even consider my proposal, though? The deprivations alone may prove time-consuming, and if they refuse... Remind me, do you have that hair tonic on you? I sure do, Inspector. Now's a good time as to ever try it, don't you think? Here, in we go. Well, far be it from me to refuse. I don't know where that's going off. Be on. Remember to use the whole bowl, my good man. Pour it over your head until not a single drop remains. Why is he wearing glasses? Where are my glasses? That seems rather wasteful, but if you insist... I feel strange, like my scope is... Oh, Babakabi. Are you alright? I heard you shouting. The light it burns, man. There are too many. Thank you for the hydrate. My... Go play Phasma, you lot. Turn and flex and shaking. Perfection, rejoice, my goodly burglar, as I have an agent of inquiring, inspecting Shurna, have liberated you from your unjust imprisonment. Now, see you here, Inspector. Huh? What happened? Has the president escaped? Still in his cell, I see. But when was that blinding light? £1,000 while my associate was carrying small explosives, and one of which detonated unexpectedly. I, of course, bade her take the others outside immediately for safety's sake. I believe that explains that. Yes? Yes. Right then. If you excuse me. So, yes, of course. Very good. Wait, when did we grow his hair? What the heck? How we managed to escape undetected, I have no idea, but I can but pray that our user will remain intact. Wolfberger led the others into a ways below. We should follow. I would like to do at least one more dungeon for that. Okay. An instant pop. Were they waiting for DPS? I think the tank's gone AFK, chat. Okay, we're re-rolling the book. god damn it. Hello. Checkpoint. I did nothing again. I have no AoE suit, AoE person, so. Hey, Rod. Oh my god, that's one. There be a bottom. I have no AoEs to this issue. I'm containing you, my god. Oh, how much damage is that doing? Hey, just one should do. I would rather be hit than the healer, because we need them alive so we can revive. We can move on. Alright, they just want to kill everything. Hey, we bad. Well, pick everything up. Question mark. Oh no. Almost, but no. I got interrupted. How could they? How could they do such a thing? Ego Bunetsu. So okay. Look at that. Oh, what is it? I don't know. If I hit anything besides this, I'm going to aggro. Okay, something's aggroed on the healer, which is not the best. Come back here. Aggro him. Oh, we're actually going to fight it here. Oh my god, take a little bit. Okay. I think I've optimized this dungeon too much, in the runs I've done. Yeah, the beast off of that. Single guy. How did I take aggro from a dog? What's his going on? Oh. Been down here before? If so, you might have met my friends already. Heard of a lot. Organane cast-offs. If anyone's heard a peep from your quarry, it'll be them. Come on then, don't be shy. Yo, you've been looking well for takes worth to know, right? What do we owe the pleasure, and more importantly, how are you free of a God's news? With my dashing good looks and my silver tongue, how else? But never you mind that. I need information. Do you know, or is it at your shoulder the one asking questions? In order to give the lad a hard time, he did right by me, and I need to return the favour. Oh, you mean you're helping him? Have you gone mad? Well, even if I had, it's nothing you or you always need row your pretty little heads. Give us a hand and we'll get out of your hair. We'll sauna. They're not a bad bunch, really. Most tried to make it a living on the straight and narrow. Some of you had a mind to join the guard, like you, but were found wanting for this reason or that. But when honest work's no longer an option, that leaves the other sort. The dangerous, the disrupted, the dirty. Someone's got to do it, and so these industry souls pick up the slack. Maybe they're not the cream you prefer to hobnob with, but when you're in their company, I'd ask that you pose yourself with a mockery of chivalry. I should like to believe I've done just that. You forgive me if I have given you any reason to think otherwise. See, fast friends we are. Right then, we're after a bloke what goes by the heard tale of man. Well, can't say it rings a bell. Oi, any of you know a fella by the name of Fishbowl? Well, there you have it. Might be different if you had a bounty on his head. Where'd he go, anyway? Piss in the bugger's rice porridge? Hey, if only he stole the sword, he did. Bugger me, that's a beauty. Wonder why, though. Finding him by even through the black market would be a challenge and a half. And if he even put out the word he was looking, he would have heard about it now. But come all this way and leave. Here, let's not call it a day just yet. Assuming the sword didn't steal the sword for the challenge, there's only two reasons: to sell it or to keep it. And if it's not about the money, then I doubt this is his first prize or his last. My keen inspector's sense whispers and speaks of a thriving collector of swords. Yes, there can be no mistake. Aye, what he said, I suppose. If he's a collector, then only the best will do, which means his next target might... I don't know. Wait, but I thought that was nothing more than than a tale. You mean to say the favourite sort of actually exists? You what? I have so many questions, but first, where did this all happen? House within of a red treasures vault. Eh? Well, if that's the case, then it seems to me you ought to continue your search in the Red Sea, no? It might well be the best place for us to look. In that case, let us. Let us broker no further delay and head to the Ruby Sea at once! Did he shut up? Did you hear from me? To think that the is not only real, but that it was brought to bear against you, and yours by a army of unfathomable strength. In any event, we now know where we must search. For Ruby Sea, before I leave, however, there's a matter of great importance which I must attend. Well, perhaps great import. It's something of an... I speak of the inspector's early advice concerning my garments. I will meet you at Ruby Price after I have changed. Pray go ahead without me, I insist. All set for another trip into the grassing westward expanse? I know I am. Let's hop aboard the next ferry to Ruby Prize and wait for wishes there. As you come along. Alright. I am going to head... where are we meeting? Yes, I might as well just say go on and head over next time. I'm going to probably finish up here because I do sadly have work tomorrow. But I'm gonna finish up here. Let's see. You know what? We'll raid someone in Final Fantasy. Turn English. I forgot that was happening today. My god. Oh, it's fine. We'll go raid these people. Yeah, I've had fun. Enjoy. I'm gonna head off. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow sometime for D&D. Thank for Hydrate Chaos. Bye Chaos. But yeah, we're doing Final Fantasy, so we're going to raid Final Fantasy. And yeah. But yeah, have fun. Enjoy your time zones. And make sure you do self-care. Thank you for everyone that came out and said hi and shot me with a bang. Redeem. And it made me drown with Hydrate. But yes, have fun. I had fun. I had a laugh. Bye!